Hey, what's up, you guys? Johnny Bean here, and here's another episode of Exclusively Van Halen, the online show and podcast. Today, we'll be reading from an interview from USA Today. Alex Van Halen, as you guys know, brothers. Actually, it dropped today, and I just got the audiobook. Right there. There it is. It's like 6 hours. I just listened to the opening credits, where it plays a piece of Unfinished. And then Alex, he thanks his wife. So I just listened to the very beginning. It says it's like 6 hours, something like that. 6 hours, 8 minutes left of the audiobook, brothers. Just dropped today, so if you guys don't have it, go get it. I got it on Apple, I guess, Apple Podcasts, but it's everywhere. Just like this show. This is a podcast. You guys can listen to this everywhere. But anyway, if you guys are brand new, again, my name is Johnny Bean, and I do rock music talk. I do rock interviews. I get messages all the time on Facebook. I don't even know who that was. Anyway, you guys, let's do some reading, actually, from the USA Today interview. I kind of skimmed through it. Very interesting stuff. We're getting a lot of new things here from Alex Van Halen. I mean, it's just incredible. So let's do some reading. Let's hang out. Don't forget, smash that thumbs up, you guys. Smash that subscribe. Help us get to the next goal of 12,500 here on YouTube. And another quick reminder, you guys, this Thursday, I'll be down at Live Talks Los Angeles, October 24th. Alex Van Halen will be speaking with Errol Levy about Brothers, about the book. It's going to be cool. And actually, Alex, he did a signing last night. If you guys are on the internet, my entire feed was nothing but photos like this. Alex did a signing at Barnes & Noble yesterday. He's doing another signing today. This was in New York. He's doing another signing today in New Jersey. I think 6 p.m., something like that. So very cool. We'll get to see more stuff from that. And congratulations, everybody that's going to those. It's so cool to see photos on Facebook and Instagram of a lot of friends that are getting to meet Alex and shake his hand and have 30 seconds with him or whatever. So yeah, so let's do a show, you guys. Let's do it. So yeah. All right, you guys. What show are we watching, Michael?
Hey, this is Michael Anthony right here, and you are watching Exclusively Van Halen on the Johnny Bean TV. Keep it there. Woo! See ya!
Hey everybody, this is Johnny Bean, and this is Exclusively Van Halen, the online show and podcast. We are everywhere, you guys. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, there's a podcast on Spotify, we're on X, all that stuff. And again, if you're just tuning in, if you're brand new, we have a lot of new people here. Thank you guys for your support, for subscribing to the channel, for dropping those comments. There'll be a timestamp down below here on the YouTube description where we get right to the USA Today article. First, what we have to do is we have channel membership here on the Johnny Bean YouTube station, and we like to give a shout out to the top tier of channel members for their continued support for this channel. And they are currently CC, Bay Area Rich, Majestic PB and J Cat, Music Therapy Laz, Michael B, Sherman Callahan, Nova 9, Warlag, Arhabs, Flipper Carlin, and Janice Lala the Intern. There we go. Thank you guys for being channel members. You'll notice some of the chatters here on YouTube, their names are in green in the chat. They are channel members. So they get exclusive content. They get, well, their name in green, so they stick out. So I instantly see them, like Scott. He's a channel member. I'll highlight some of the channel members here. Charles Kelly says, it's great seeing Alex. It really is. Bay Area Rich, channel member. Listen to the whole audiobook today. Dude, I'm actually thinking about possibly saving it for the road trip. Because, like I said, Thursday, we're driving down to Los Angeles. I'm in Santa Cruz, by the way, you guys. So it's not a super long drive. But technically, I could actually listen to this audiobook the entire trip. So maybe we'll actually do that. But again, I'll be bringing you guys exclusive content, exclusive coverage from Live Talks Los Angeles. And that is this Thursday, October 24th. The event starts at 8 p.m. Pacific. And some of you guys may have actually purchased like a feed, a video feed of the event. That actually won't be live. You guys will get that like a couple days later or something like that. You'll get a signed book and that. So it's been cool, you guys. Hey, what's up? Is it Lisa? Lisa? Hey, welcome. Jamie, I'm almost finished listening to it. Dude. Janice, there you are. Janice the intern over on Facebook. What's up? Is it Igor? Hey, dude. Good to see you guys. Okay, Scott has an hour and 38 minutes left of the audiobook. Should I wait till Thursday or should I just listen to it today? I don't know. I might have to listen to it today. I probably should, huh? Ken Johnson got the audiobook this morning. Looking forward to Thursday. Are you going to be there? Are you going? It's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be awesome, you guys. So let's dig into the USA Today interview. It looks pretty interesting. And then I've got some more comments about the track Unfinished. I did a pop-up show yesterday, and Ken, right on, man. I'll see you there, dude. I'll see you there at the event. The track Unfinished. Let me get this out of the way real quick. Okay, the track Unfinished, you guys know, is with the audiobook. It's on the official Van Halen website, van-halen.com. You can listen to it there. People are putting it on YouTube, although I have a feeling those videos may be taken down because of copyright at some point. So anyway, so it's up there, and it debuted yesterday. It dropped, and I've listened to it a few times. And the more I listen to it, the more I'm convinced that it was at least, even though it says it's unfinished, which it is, I would say the majority of the production was done in 1998, Van Halen 3 era. And the reason I say that is because one of the main things that I hear is the snare drum. The snare drum in the song is identical to the snare drum sound on Van Halen 3. It's identical. And the guitars, the sustainer, at first I thought, kind of sounds, 1996 era, because there was kind of some Me-Wise magic kind of going on in there. And then our friend Holly Lewis called up last night on the stream, and she said, oh, you kind of hear some Love Walks In melody, And anyway, I'm convinced that it was done, and even Holly was saying that she had heard that the song Gary Sharon had actually sang on the song at one point, and they just took the vocal out. So very interesting stuff. Either way, I think it fits perfectly with the book, even though I haven't heard it yet or read it yet. Just as an instrumental, it really works. So very, very, very excited about it. So, okay, let's do this, you guys. Let's USA Today. Alex Van Halen gets candid about brother's health struggles, tension with David Lee Roth. All right, and there's a little video montage there. You guys remember the day that that tweet was posted? I instantly saw it. I was sitting at my my other desk in my old studio. I'm in a new studio now, and Wolfgang had posted that out. I saw that. It popped up as a notification on my desktop, and I'm like, oh, and I clicked on it instantly, read it, couldn't believe what I saw. And then, like 20 minutes later, went live and was live the entire rest of the day. You guys can actually see that video on YouTube here on the channel. Okay. Music legend Eddie Van Halen remembered as one of the greatest guitar players of all time. The world knew him as Eddie Van Halen, guitarist extraordinaire. But to Alex Van Halen, he was Edward, maybe Ed, but never Eddie. He was also a best friend and sensitive soul who couldn't filter out criticism, and a reluctant guitar hero with a boyish grin. And he was a brother, born 20 months after Alex, with whom he would form one of the most influential rock bands in history. And Brothers out October 22nd, which is today, on Harper Collins, 226 pages, $32. I just got the audiobook for like $16 or something. Looking forward to getting the book itself down at the event in LA on a Thursday. Let's see. Alex Van Halen unloads his love for his sibling and the consuming grief he still experiences since Ed died of cancer in October 2020. Their story includes the 2-week boat ride from their native Holland to America in 1962. The Van Halen family would settle in Pasadena, California. The brothers shunning their piano lessons to play rock and roll after hearing the Beatles and the Dave Clark 5. Let's try to get this commercial out of here if we can. This website has tons of ads on it, so it's kind of tricky. There we go. Yeah, and that's something, in interviews, Edward would say, it's like, we would take piano lessons from a strict piano teacher, but when they heard Dave Clark 5, Ed wanted to play drums. So you guys all know the story, and the story, it'll be in this book. And a lot more. I truly, for some of you guys, I've already read the book or heard the audiobook. You guys already know. I haven't read it yet. I haven't heard it yet. I just bought the audiobook literally right before I hit the go live button on here. But I really think there's going to be a lot of stuff in this book that we haven't heard. And no spoilers. Okay. But yeah, Edward would say in interviews, Dave Clark 5. For him, that's where it started. And then for Alex, it was Ginger Baker of Cream. And then, the Beatles, all that stuff. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, it mentions the Beatles in here. I didn't even see that. I just said that. As a band, Van Halen pioneered musical techniques. Just listen to Eddie's then unheard of finger tapping on Eruption or Alex's engine purring double bass drum opener on Hot for Teacher. While blitzing rock fans with Jamie's Crying. Didn't David Lee Roth just drop like a Jamie's Crying like country snippet yesterday? Did you guys hear that? He dropped something today too, but I haven't heard it yet. So This Is Love, Beautiful Girls, and MTV staples Jump and Panama. Alex, 71, doesn't scrimp on entertaining. Wait, I'm getting so many messages here. I get messages nonstop, you guys, and it's cool. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, let me shut this this Facebook window over here though. There we go. Oh man, where was I? Running with the Devil entailed ripping the horns out of their cars, which is true. They actually used to use the horns of their cars as a prop on stage when they would play. Like if you listen to the 1977 Pasadena Civic bootleg, probably I would say one of the greatest bootlegs out there of Van Halen. You would hear in between songs, you would hear them honking the horns. And of course, those horns would be recorded and then played back in reverse later for the intro for Running with the Devil on the album. Let's see. And when on tour with Ozzy Osbourne, who again was just inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and we saw Wolfgang Van Halen performing for Ozzy, doing Crazy Train. We talked about that on the show here. And went on tour with Ozzy. The British rocker wandered into the wrong hotel and slept for 2 days. Who, Ozzy? Ozzy Osbourne did? Alex is also unvarnished when discussing frontman David Lee Roth, whom he thinks was angry at Ed for being too talented, and expressing his own anger when Ed agreed to play the uncredited guitar solo on Michael Jackson's Beat It. Why would you burn up creativity on someone else's record? And I've said it before. I think Edward's solo on Beat It was one of his greatest solos. And I think it sounds like that's something that Alex has been angry about all these years, 40-something years later. But truthfully, I mean, I would say, myself, I heard Van Halen on Beat It before I even heard a Van Halen song. So, and even though I don't know if I knew who he was at the time, I've told you guys a million times, Back to the Future was my introduction to Van Halen. And if that sounds weird to you guys, there's a scene in Back to the Future where Marty McFly puts a cassette tape in a cassette player and it says Edward Van Halen on it. And Eddie basically makes a bunch of, noises with his guitar. Trans Tremolo Steinberger, by the way. And that was actually used for the soundtrack of a movie the previous year called The Wildlife. Eddie scored the entire film. Anyway, that was my introduction to Van Halen. That, and then, the next year, 5150 came out. I bought that. Then I bought Van Halen 1. The rest is history. But I would say I definitely heard Eddie Van Halen on Michael Jackson's Beat It first. So it was a good thing. It really was. Okay, here's the interview. Oh, wait, did I read this? Oh, I missed that. In an interview with USA Today, Alex Van Halen plunged deeper into some of the topics in the book, such as his own addiction issues with Ed's health struggles, while also extending humor and thoughtfulness. Question. The 4th anniversary of Ed's death was earlier this month. Do you do anything in particular to honor him on that day? Answer. I remember him every day. There isn't a moment I don't think about him and what we have done. We were together 65 years. That was a full lifetime of being on the phone, yakking, agreeing, disagreeing. That's what brothers do. But because we had a creative vision, that was the driving force and the motivation. Was writing the book cathartic or emotionally brutal? I was hoping it would be cathartic in a roundabout way. A lot of stuff came up and forced me to look at certain aspects of our lives. And I'm not making a joke. I wouldn't change any of it. My dad used to say, don't live a life of regret. Hey, Pascal, what's up, dude? Sad to see Alex Van Halen not really in good shape. What happens, really? Pascal, what happened was Alex, he broke his back. And he couldn't walk for like a year. And so now he's doing much better. He walks with a cane now. But apparently he was in much worse condition than he is now. But that's a good thing, man. That's a good thing to bring up real quick. The fact that every video that I saw of Alex yesterday at Barnes and Noble, signing books, every video or photo, but pretty much every video that people posted, there he is signing. Barnes and Noble. Every video that I saw, he would sign the book and then he would stand up and put his arm around the person. Now he didn't have to do that. He could have just sat, looked up, thank you, and that was it. But pretty much every video I saw, every photo that people have posted, he's sitting and he signs and he stands up. So that shows you that he's doing much better health-wise. Pascal is saying, will he be able to play again? He has said that he hasn't stopped, or that he had said he didn't know where that came from. People saying, "Oh, you sold your stuff, you're never going to play again." He had said that he's not stopping playing. I mean, can he physically play right now? I don't know, but it sounds like he still wants to. And I think there was a quote saying that he'll play until the end. Did you guys see that quote? It was something like that. Anyway, Pascal, great to see you, man. Pascal, our friend here from France. Pascal, what do you think of the earlier shows? Doing a show at this time. What time is it? It's like 11:30 out here in California. Karen, it's a great read so far. Right on. And hey, welcome. Stefan Santana, nice. Hey, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Okay, let's keep going. This is cool stuff, you guys. I enjoy reading this stuff, and I'll admit I'm not the greatest reader in the world, but I love doing these shows, these videos for you guys. Let's see. At the end of the book, you mentioned that David Lee Roth was the first person you called after Ed died. Yet there are plenty of See, I told you guys I can't even read. All of a sudden, I can't even read. Instances throughout where you're very frank about the dynamic he brought to the band, good and bad. What is your relationship like with him now? I think Dave is laying low right now. I don't know his mental state in terms of how he's dealing with all of this. I was taught early on that the musical field isn't about the notes and things. It's about relationships. And what we all had in Van Halen was deeply entangled. I don't hold Roth leaving Van Halen in 1985 against him, but we're not here. We're not here to hold you prisoner. But it was very telling how the dynamic of certain entities got warped by the people around him. Dave was in the middle of huge success where he wasn't thinking clearly. And he would admit that now. That's the reason I called him first. Only to find out that 23 years changes people. There's the promotional photo for Alex right there. Great photo. Meaning the conversation didn't go as expected. He's not the same guy. But if he called me right now, I would answer the phone. It's about human dignity and respect. I know the book is about your bond with Ed and the musical magic you made together, but I don't recall any mention of Sammy Hagar, Van Halen's singer, after Roth's departure. Oh, here we go. This is gonna get good here. Respiratory virus season is here. Oh wait, that's not the part. Oh, here we go. For me, the spirit of the band ended in 1984. We did good work after that, but the primary spiritual aspect and the the potential, the looking to the future together. All of that stuff are mutually strange backgrounds. That's what made Van Halen. Ed and I were outsiders. Dave was an outsider. Those kind of intangible things make the fabric of how we were tied together. Hey, what's up, dudes? Walter Evans. We love you, Alex. My knees hurt, saying I'm shorter than I was before 3 back surgeries. Stefan is saying Alex is a tall guy, about 6 foot, correct? Did he lose some height during his back issues? He is so underrated, one of the best drummers of his generation. Oh, he is. It's a page turner, well written, lots of history, new info. Karen, thank you. That's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming that there's going to be a lot of, I mean, just in these interviews that I've been reading here the past week, just, this stuff, these articles, we've learned so much cool stuff. I can't imagine all the stuff that's in that book. AVH Tribute Remastered on YouTube is saying Alex is an old man now. I think we're all old men now. I'll admit I'm old. I mean, even one of my heroes, Andy Summers from the Police, told me I was old last time I saw him. So I'll take it. Yeah, it's kind of weird though. I mean, we're all, that's time is flying by. It's insane. Time stops for no one, friends. So glad he's doing the tour, even if just 3 stops. Yeah. Hey man, what's up, dude? Okay, let's keep going. Let's see. You're candid with stories about your addiction to alcohol and getting hooked on benzos in the mid-90s. How do you manage to not fall into those traps while dealing with loss and sadness? First of all, I have a good support network, and ultimately what they teach you is that there is another force out there and to let it go. Let the higher spirit take care of it. How I tend to look at it is that I have responsibilities, and you use every tool at your disposal, whether that is fear of taking care of your family or look up. I'd say to Ed, just look up and let it go. How do you feel when you hear and see Ed's son, Wolfgang, play? He's very careful not to be lumped in with Ed. He wants to be his own person, and he's fought for every foot of it. I told him early on, just keep going. Don't stop. The worst thing you can do is stop. The rest is up to the gods. See, we're getting some good quotes here from Alex. You mentioned in the book that you still have your first $1,000 Ludwig kit, but you can't play. I broke my back in 2022, but I am healing. It happened right after the thing with Dave fell apart for the quote-unquote Van Halen tribute tour. Hey, 60 years behind the drum kit is grueling. Let's see. More. Is that part of the interview? U2's Fear concert film is staggeringly lifelike. We talk the edge about its creation. I'm sure U2's Larry Mullen Jr. would agree with you. Wait, is that? Oh, okay, so that's not a part of this. This is a part of it. Okay. Okay. All right, so this is the interviewer saying this down here. Okay. Okay. Larry Mullen, he has a very even view of things. Months before my back problems, I called him to see if he had a solution for my joint issues. But Larry opted for surgery, which is not the way to go. There are ways around things. There's a great photo of Edward there. 2012 era. I saw them. You make a point of saying early in the book that this would not be a backstage dirty type of expose, like Noel Monk's Running with the Devil in 2018. Noel is a lovely guy, but please, you're a tour manager. And that was only because Dave, Ed, and I were afraid a real manager would take us to the cleaners. Besides, I'm the one who fired him. Oh, man. Noel Monk. Wow. I never met Noel Monk, but he used to tag me all the time on Facebook. He would tag me in like these. You guys like earlier. You heard like my messenger go off on Facebook, right? My Facebook messenger years ago used to go off all the time, and it would be Noel Monk tagging me and stuff. And I would every once in a while I would respond back. You know, he would post photos and stuff. But unfortunately, I never talked to Noel. I never met him, and unfortunately, he passed away. Actually, I did a show. I did a show when he passed, talking about it. But anyway, for those of you guys who don't know, Noel Monk was Van Halen's tour manager back in the early Roth days, the first tours. Hey, Dan Gorman, I see you. Hey, Les, I see you guys in the chat. Good to see you guys. Let's see. Thank you so much, Dan. Yeah, man, it's been cool, doing these pop-up earlier shows. That's what I do. That's what I do now. When I told you guys for months, I'm like, I'm moving into a brand new studio. When I do that, things are totally going to change. It'll be doing shows, not nonstop, but, whenever, whatever. And that's what we're doing here. And we got 83 people watching us right now. Things are getting bigger and better. So I want to thank you guys, for those of you guys that tune in, especially on these pop-up shows, Thank you guys. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, please. Help us get to 12,000 subscribers. All right. I've only been doing these shows for 10 years. Seriously. My channel, my talk shows go back 10 years. It's craziness. Some of you guys have been around. So that said, would you ever do a second book that focuses more on the crazy stories? We're getting some great questions. This interview has some great stuff. Dang. Okay, so that said, would you ever do a second book? See, that's been a big question for a lot of fans. Because this book ends in 1985. Would there be a second book? Okay, let's see what he says. What does Alex say? We've still got to see where this one goes. The main thing for me is to have closure with Ed. Because of COVID, it was difficult for me to see him at the end, and a lot of people were jockeying for the position, and he was in a very frail state. When I was in Switzerland with him for cancer treatments, experimental. See, I can't even talk. We got him into rehab, and that meant withdrawal, and I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. His doctor made me a bit of an enabler, saying you have to give him one of these pills every 15 minutes. And Ed is standing over my bed waiting for the pill. But those are the moments he and I had alone, and he gave it a fight. He really did. Experimental. Thank you. Experimental. I can't even read. Is that it? Is that the end? It must be, because this is like share, Facebook, X. So that's the end. So wow. See, we're getting some new stuff in this, you guys. He's saying he had to give his brother a pill every 15 minutes. And he had to go through withdrawals, and dang. And Ed is standing over my bed waiting for the pill. Wow. What is that? Oh, those are shoes. I guess that's the end. Dude, that's... Wow. Yeah, yeah, that's wild, man. Dang. B40 is saying Sammy saved Van Halen. Sammy did save Van Halen. If it wasn't for Sammy Hagar, Van Halen wouldn't have gone on the way they did. I truly believe that. And I love everything Van Halen, you guys. I love the early stuff. I mean, everything. Anything and everything Edward Van Halen ever did, I love. To me, Van Halen was always about Edward Van Halen. I love it all. You know? Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Yeah, yeah. That was the ending of the article, right? Yeah, it must have been because it has the Facebook and the X and the. Dang. Wow. Dude, this was a shorter article, USA Today. This one was shorter, but this one had some stuff in it, man. There was some serious stuff in this one. Dang. Wow. You guys. Well, hey, brothers, it's out today. Alex is doing another signing. I'm not sure what the store is called. It's in New Jersey. Does anybody want to look it up and drop it in the chat? It's in New Jersey. I believe it's at 6 p.m. Eastern, so it'd be 3 p.m. out here. I was thinking about doing a show before I saw this article. I woke up this morning and I saw this. Plus, a lot of you guys send me this stuff, and I appreciate you guys that tag me in this stuff on Facebook. Like, I get tagged all over Facebook and X and everything. I appreciate you guys that send me the articles, send me photos, Van Halen, everything there is Van Halen, Bob, what's up, man? Oh, wait. Meanie Head. I really hope Al, Sammy, and Mike get into a room someday. Time is getting short. No reason for anger. That would be cool. That would be cool. Dave, hey, man. Alex is doing a signing at Books and Greetings in Northvale, New Jersey. Thank you, Dave. Dave, right? Is it Dave, right? Thank you, man. Yeah, so that's today. Before I saw this article this morning, I was going to do my exclusively Van Halen show because normally I do these, for those of you guys that are brand new, normally I do these shows Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern, but now I just do them whenever, like first thing, whatever. And look at this. We got 70 people watching us right now live, which is more than what I would have doing a scheduled show later. So I think doing the early shows is definitely the way to go. I would love to see all those guys, at least, if not even play together, at least, see a photo of them together, smiling. that would be cool. And you guys know we've seen people Photoshop all that type of stuff, and I see that stuff and I'm like, well, that photo's not real. That guy's head is too big. Yeah, wild stuff. Dan Gorman, that's right. So interesting article, USA Today. I really enjoyed that one. That was cool. So again, Alex is doing a signing later today. We'll cover that. Will I do another Van Halen show later tonight to cover that? Maybe. We'll see. Let me know in the comments. Do you guys want me to do another show later? I do have other guitar shows that I do. And I do have some other guitar-related news to talk about, other than the Alex Van Halen stuff. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do something later tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. Maybe we'll recap, some of this. But I think we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, sorry. Let's see. Keep rocking. Hey, Bob on Facebook. Yeah, you too, man. All right. So let's see. Last thoughts, last comments. Again, unfinished, the track. The more I hear it, the more I truly think it was recorded during Van Halen 3 era. And we're hearing that Gary Cherone did sing on it, and the vocals were taken out. That's something that we've heard of. Dave is saying, can you get Greg Runoff on? Writing a Blizzard of Oz Rising? You should ask him. I know Greg. The last time I asked Greg to come on, he couldn't. And that was a little while ago. He'll be back at some point, definitely. I've known Greg for years. He's actually been on like 2 or 3 times over the years. But G. Bushnoff. Hey, dude. Just 2 more days. Yeah, man. 2 more days. We'll be there, man. Live Talks Los Angeles this Thursday. G. Bushnoff and I will be there. Our friend Laz will be there. Our friend Magic Man will be with us. We'll be a crew. We'll be down there. We'll be hanging out. So, and I'll be bringing you guys exclusive content from that right here. So make sure to smash that subscribe button wherever you're watching this. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on X, if you're watching this on Facebook, like, follow, keep it here. And much more stuff coming up for you guys on the channel here, you guys, because we do a lot of stuff. Wait a minute. Whoa. Stefan Santana, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. My lights, I didn't say today, but yeah, you guys can actually change these lights with super chats in real time while we're live. Gets my attention. Alex is a tall guy, about 6 foot, correct? Did he lose some height during his back issues? He's looking a bit shorter than usual. Just saw a video of him signing books in New York City yesterday. He's underrated. Oh, he is definitely one of the top, not even rock drummers, just drummers, musicians. One of the top, musicians. Did he lose some height? Well, he said he broke his back, and he basically had to spend a year lying on the floor, I think is what he had said. So, can that make you shrink? Maybe. I don't know. He's looking a bit shorter than usual. Well, I don't know. But I don't know. But we'll see him on Thursday. I'll let you guys know. So Stefan, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Thank you so much. And by the way, a super chat here on the channel, that's the way you can help support the channel and support these shows. Super chats change the color of my lights. As you just saw, they changed the lights behind me. And actually, this is saying, let's celebrate their stream super on a live stream. There we go. I have subscribed. Hee hee. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. There you are. Thank you so much. Stefan Santana. Thank you so much. Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, as we get older, they say our ears get bigger. Oh, no, they say our ears, everything. Oh, wait, Ned's here. I just heard a meow. Come on in. Come here. Ugh. Look who's here, you guys. It's Ned. Ned the cat. Let me ask you this, Ned. Is that true? When we age, do our ears get bigger? What do you think? Oh. You guys, this is my guy right here. This is Ned. Some of you guys call him Ned Templeman. Smash that thumbs up. We're now going viral because this has turned into a cat video. There he is. This is my guy right here. See, he still visits. Some of you guys were like, "Oh no, when you move into the new studio, we'll never see Ned in your videos." He just showed up. I took the headphones off to show you guys how my ears get bigger as I age, and I heard a meow outside. There he is. He's purring. Ned Monk. Oh no! You guys. This is Ned Templeman. Some of you guys call him Ned Monk. Ned Halen. You guys called him originally years ago. Ned Halen. That's where that came from. Ned Zeppelin. There he is. There he is, you guys. There you go. What do you think? Yeah, he just likes to chill out. You're warm too, man. He's been outside running around. You're warm, dude. There you go. There you go. Eddie Van Halen. There you go. You want to go back out? Here. You want to go out? No? Okay, I'll leave the door open. I'll leave the door open for a minute. Flanders. T-Fetch. What's up, man? What's up, you guys? Nedward. There you guys go. So, let me see. What were we saying? Anyway, interesting article. If you're just tuning in, scrub backwards. Which way is it? This way? It's this way. Scrub. And check out the article. Very interesting stuff in this one. So let's see. Okay, so I already talked about the unfinished. We'll talk about that more on upcoming episodes. Again, Thursday we'll be down for the Live Talks Los Angeles. We'll see Alex. It doesn't sound like we'll get to actually like talk to him. Although who knows? You never know. You never know what's going to happen. And by the way, I'll have a lot of friends there. So who knows? Just make sure you, click the subscribe button and click the notification bell here on YouTube. So every time I go live, it pops up on your phone. And, yeah. And by the way, I do a lot of other stuff. I do guitar-related content. I work on guitars. I do guitar reviews. I do product reviews. I do interviews. I do all sorts of stuff on the channel here. A lot of it is very, rock music heavy. Well, music heavy in general. I'm a musician myself. But I do love Van Halen. So I do a lot of Van Halen stuff. So if you like your Van Halen, this is you're definitely in the right place here. I mean, All right, are we back? Are we still here? My internet's crashing supposedly. Okay, all right, I'll just end it. Yeah, thank you, Janice. Says F. Yeah, anytime the internet craps out, you type F in the chat. That helps me know that it sucks. F you, Janice. Come on. Okay. All right. I think we're back. I think. Yeah. Oh, we're back, but it's using that mic for some reason. Anyway, I'll just end it, you guys. My internet's crapping out for some reason. I just want to say thank you, channel members. Thank you for your continued support for this channel. Thank you again, and I will see you guys on the next. Actually, let me just change my audio back. This one. There we go. Are we back? Okay, the mic should be back. Yes? Maybe? Maybe not? Wait. Oh, camera. Oh, that's the camera. Wait, audio. There. Is that any better? There we go. We're back. Okay. There we go. Okay, audio's back. Okay. All right, I'm going to end it, you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. See, anything can happen during a live show. You know, the internet could crap out. I think my cat just chewed through the wire is what happened. He wants his lunch. All right. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. You guys, drop your comments below. Thank you again. And I'll see you guys on the next show. So keep it here. All right. All right, you guys. This is Johnny Bean TV. Let's do a couple things here. All right. Bye-bye.
Hey, this is Cody Van Halen, and you are watching Johnny Bean TV.
Hey folks, Niels Lozauer here. Check out my good friend Johnny Bean TV.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Let me do one more. Where is it?
We're good Facebook friends.
Okay. Wait, where is it though? The Johnny Bean TV.
It's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. It's everywhere.
Okay, let's do one more.
Okay. It's everywhere.
Hey folks, Niels Lozauer here. Check out Johnny Bean TV on Facebook and YouTube. You'll enjoy it.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
And then I'll give you mine, so come back around this way.
Okay, let's go.
All right, Mike. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm Johnny Bean. I met you last year. I talked to you on Google Plus.
Oh, yes. I remember you. Yeah.
I look like.
All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
All right.
He was at a Google Plus hangout.
I'm Johnny Bean.
Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Click on another video on the screen here on YouTube. And join us on the next show. We'll talk to Holland, we'll talk about music, a lot of Van Halen. Here on Johnny Bean TV.